and welcome the President of the TKMCE UAE Alumni Chapter, Mr. Nujum Nawaz, to deliver the presidential address.
You'll miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. I would like to start this evening with a quote which says, if you don't take risk and attempt to do something, you will definitely fail, or you're planning to fail. Chief guest of the evening, CEO of Kerala Startup Mission, Anu Pampika. Patron of the day, Mr. D. Chandran of 1976 batch and a senior advisor. Dr. Shahul Hamid, the principal of TKMC. Dr. Sudhir, the Dean of Alumni Affairs. Dr. Ashwak, Dean of Student Affairs. Mr. Anil Kumar, senior advisor and a mentor for this event. Other dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. Good evening. When we first thought of this event, when we were preparing the calendar for 2022, not even in our wildest guess that we thought we'll have such a fitting chief guest for this event. An alumni of our own, who has lots of managerial experience with international companies like GE, Nortel, and later on he himself became a a company by the name Hera in Technopark. Also, he has been instrumental in forming many companies in Technopark. His efforts and hard work at the end has been recognized by the government of Kerala by giving him the position of CEO, Kerala Startup Mission. Big round of applause to Anu Pampika. BIZNET has been thought of in 2014, where I was the coordinator at that time. And at the last moment, we had to drop off because the venue was being booked by some government officials. Nevertheless, we are here to start such an event which will enable all our entrepreneurs to shape up their organizations and in return contribute to this forum of TKMC family. The work we have done is just the beginning, and I'm sure the incoming office bearers and rest of the members of TKMC alumni will take it forward and form a platform where we could interact, share inquiries, and later on turn them into businesses. In fact, by doing that, not only the organization grows, it will also create opportunities for our members, freshers, newcomers to this industry and to this region. And in turn, our alumni association can also grow along with them. Without taking much of your time, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all the sponsors, all the entrepreneurs who have supported us and come forward to present their products and services in this platform. Thank you very much for that. And also, I take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you who would definitely give them an inquiry in the coming days and contribute to the success of this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nujum, for your leading words on behalf of the TKMCE UAE Alumni Chapter. The TKMCE Alumni UAE Chapter, true to its history, has been always at the head of organizing various noteworthy activities, whether it's educative, cultural, sporting, and today those efforts have extended into the business environment. So thank you for leading some of those efforts. Next, I'd like to introduce our patron and welcome him to say a few words. But before I do, let me say a few words about the patron himself. Dr. Divakaran Chandran, Managing Director of... So back to Dr. Divakaran Chandran. Chandran sir, as we fondly call him, is the Managing Director of a number of leading companies across Gulf countries. And really, if you want to define the life and career of Chandran sir, you really need a bigger frame, because he is one among the vibrant personalities in the business sphere that you will meet in just not business, but even the social and cultural landscape in the UAE and across the Middle East. He is what I would term one of the most successful Malayali businessmen in the Gulf countries. Jinko that he heads, among other companies today, has evolved into a multi-billion enterprise with presence all over UAE and with over 4,000 employees. Hardcore professional with an impeccable career graph and academic achievement. He is also very actively involved in social and charitable activities as involved into a business model for himself. But with all due respect, and I would like to welcome Mr. D. Chandran to share a few of his words.
Respected CEO of Kerala State Startup Mission, Mr. Anu Pambika, respected Principal of TKMCE, Dr. Shahul Hamid, and respected President of TKMCE Alumni UAE Chapter, Mr. Nujun Nawaz, and Dr. Sudhir, Dean of Alumni Affairs, Dr. Ashraf, NRI Students Advisor, our Senior Advisory Member, Mr. Anil Kumar, and Ashok sir is okay. And senior members, and finally, I would say, all my respected entrepreneurs, a good evening to all. This is the first time TKMCE Alumni UAE is conducting such a grand entrepreneurs meet with this much of participation. I feel this business network will give an opportunity to TKMCE alumni, entrepreneurs and investors to meet, greet and interact with each other on a single platform. Even the small startup companies may need a startup incubator prior to starting a company to know the basic requirement and to get a proper experience. Am I right, sir? We are lucky that today we have our respected alumnus, Mr. Anu Pambika, the CEO of Kerala Startup Mission, is here with us. He is an expert in the functioning of startup incubators, startup companies, and its growth to small, medium, and large companies. I think he will explain the scope, including its merit and advantage for our young alumni members to start up entrepreneurship in Kerala with the help of Kerala Startup Mission and also in UAE. I hope all of you will benefit from this business meet, which will help to develop the business talent among our young alumni. As the patron of this business meet, my message is that when you go for an entrepreneurship, you should be sincere, hardworking, and honest with a determined mind without being greedy and jealous. You should select a business that should be in line with your profession and interest only. If you can fulfill all these parameters, you will become a successful businessman. Failure happens only when we forget ideals, objectives, and principle. In conclusion, I may take this opportunity to wish you all the very best and hope to see you all as a leading businessman in our country or abroad. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Chandran sir, for those continued words of leadership and guidance. As founder member of the TKMCE UAE Alumni chapter, and as a managing director of a number of business entities in the UAE, Chandran sir has been a great source of inspiration and as well motivation for many of us across the TKMC fraternity. So thank you once again. Now, I would like to invite our respected principal of TKM College of Engineering, Dr. Shahul Hamid, to deliver awards. We are always graced and pleased to have the presence of Dr. Shahul Hamid at some of our events, which he's been very supportive any time of the year. He's always been very supportive to fly in and support us. So thank you, sir, and please.
Most respected President of today's event, Mr. Najum Nawaz, Honorable Guest of the Day, Mr. Anup Ambiga, our proud alumnus, most respected Chandran sir, and dear Binsu, and Mr. Anil Kumar, my learned colleagues, Mr. Sudhir and Dr. Ashfaq, all ladies and gentlemen, and most respected entrepreneurs in front of me. The TKM team here, actually, we came here to attend the annual get-together of our TKMCE UAE chapter. Every time we are back in UAE, you people amaze us with many versatile events. Let me, at the very outset, let me congratulate the office bearers of UAE chapter in organizing such a wonderful function, this business meet. It's a novel idea, it's need of the hour. This event carries, I believe, it carries tremendous significance. And back in India, our government of India and government of Kerala, they have come up with many novel plans for entrepreneurship development. The fulcrum and focus of all such plans, it is the campuses. Last week, 2 weeks back, Anup Ambiga was in our campus. And anytime we need his help, he is there in our campus to support us. He had an interaction with our students, first-year students. It was an induction program. And he asked many of our students, the students in front of him, how many of you are interested in entrepreneurship development? See, some 35 or 40 students stood up, and overwhelming was the response. He was wonderstruck with the response we received. I was present all through that function. See, the teaching learning process itself has been liberalized to accommodate the aspirations of the prospective entrepreneurs. Such liberalization is the need of the hour, and in consonant to that, we in TKM, soon after we became an autonomous college, the first thing we did is we have made this internship mandatory, and we have made the rooms for entrepreneurship in the curriculum itself. So that's need of the hour, and it is in consonant with the liberalization of the teaching learning process to accommodate the aspirations of the graduates, aspirations of the prospective entrepreneurs. In the college, there is a vibrant entrepreneurship development cell exists. And last year, it was selected. The college was selected as a band performer in the most coveted adult ranking of Ministry of Education of Government of India. And we are one among the top 10 institutions selected by IIT Mumbai on the entrepreneurship challenges. So that is some of the small things we did in our campus. So seeing this, one of our startups, many startups are there in the college, and we decided to provide incubating spaces for 25 companies in this year 2023 onwards. And I must thank the graduates of 97 batch who have supported, tremendous support they have extended in providing a wonderful support of 25 lakhs rupees for making that space ready for the entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs in the campus. And one of our startups, they have received 4 crores funding from outside. That is one of the recent achievements from the campus. I'm not going to take much time in this context. this present alumni association, our present alumni association of the college, we have decided to conduct an alumni entrepreneur meet in the campus in mid of January. May I extend a warm welcome to our alumni entrepreneurs to the campus in mid-January and make it a grand success. This event, we receive the energy suffused from this. We receive from this function that is tremendous. And let me once again congratulate the office bearers, and we are indebted to this UAE Alumni chapter in seeing this, the organizing formalities of this function. And thank you for inviting me to this function. Thank you, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shaul sir. You've always been a great motivator for all the TKMC students, but not only as a respected educator and leader, but your continuous involvement and support for all TKMCU alumni chapter activities is very well much appreciated. Thank you very much, sir.